Canterbury. I call the member for Baulkham Hills.
Thank you, Mr Acting Speaker. Mr Acting Speaker, can I place on the record that I actually have a great deal of personal admiration for the member for Wallsend, and I wouldn't vote for her, but I have a great deal of respect and admiration for her. But for her and the member for Canterbury to use this motion as a political swing is beneath them. Is absolutely beneath them. And can I just say, since the opposition is so keen on making a political issue of this, can I ask the member for Canterbury in her capacity as the Deputy Leader of the Labor Party to stand up and guarantee right here that no Labor candidate in New South Wales ready for the next state election is on the record for defending domestic violence or is on the record for justifying domestic violence as an act in the home. I want you to stand right there and guarantee to me that no endorsed Labor candidate has ever justified in writing domestic violence or the act of domestic violence. No, she's not. She's not, because she cannot guarantee...
Mr Speaker, that is not the issue. Section 129 relevance. Can I just make the point? Can I just make the point that the debate is not about that? The motion is somewhat different, and it's very specific to the domestic violence review team.
Mr Speaker, to the point of order, Section 129 relates to relevance during question time. There's no point of order.
I draw your attention back to the motion, member for Baulkham
I
Hills.
will go back to the motion, and I've now got it on Hansard. That the Deputy Leader of the Labor Party was given an open invitation to justify to this House if any Labor candidate had ever said anything to defend or justify the act of domestic violence. They did nothing. They stood up here and they moved a point of order in an attempt to silence me, and they can't silence me because they have no confidence. Now what they've done is
Hills, take your seat.
Thank you, Mr Acting Speaker. The member for Canterbury said no such thing, and I'd ask the member opposite.
Oh, come on, it's freedom of speech.
I'd ask the member to withdraw that.
I didn't say she did.
That's not a
To the
point
point
of
of
order.
order, Mr Acting Speaker. I never said that. Now every endorsed Labor candidate has got a cloud over their head because those opposite know full well that they've got grubs in their ranks. They've got people in their endorsement for the next state election that have got form on this particular issue. So when the member
for Baulkham Hills would take a seat. Member for Wallsend, but you have a point of order.
A question for you,
I haven't
Mr Chair.
mentioned any names. I have not mentioned any names.
Order. Member for Auburn, please take your seat.
Your motion.
Auburn. Order. Member for Wallsend.
Sorry, Mr Chair, just a question. I don't believe that any members could respond to a question. It should be it's a debate, not a toing and froing. So that question should be. The point of order is it's not appropriate to ask that us to respond in the middle of his debate to answer questions. It's not a question-answer session, Mr Chair.
Mr Acting Speaker, my point was, and I will go on with my substantive remarks. I will go back to my point. The point was that this is now being a politicised issue because the member who introduced the act, the motion, attempted to make it a political issue by criticising the government. However, everybody has a right to be safe in their own home and free from violence. Domestic violence, Mr Acting Speaker, contributes more to death, ill health and disability among women under the age of 45 than any other.
Point of order?
I do. I do, and it is 129. He suddenly started talking about this.
129 is during question time.
The principle of 129.
No, it's Section 76.
Order. Take a seat.
It might occur to you that our responsibility...
Member for Baulkham. Order. Take your seat, member.